Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is massive in comparison to its predecessors. With 103 stages available at launch and over 70 playable fighters to choose from, it's the biggest Smash game to date, and devs have made some major strides in improving upon the game's mechanics, the entire game's mechanics, along with each individual fighter. Out of those 70 plus fighters, a handful of them are brand new to the series, including our Pokepal here, Incineroar. To those of you unfamiliar with Pokemon Sun and Moon, you might be wondering what to expect from this new addition to Smash. So today we're counting down the top 10 Incineroar facts that you need to know before playing Smash. Also, stick around till the end of the list. We'll be reading off some of the comments from previous videos. Starting us off at number 10, who's Incineroar? Incineroar is the final evolution of the Fire Cat starter Pokemon Litten. Like lit, but kitten, lit kitten. Despite its aesthetic, it's not a fighting type. It's a fire dark type. Introduced in Generation 7 from Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's got a flame belt on its waist that is produced from within its body, bursting out from its navel. It often disregards the safety of its opponents and those around it, and can be a difficult Pokemon for trainers if it's not in the mood to listen to them. The Pokemon was based on both a tiger and professional wrestlers. According to its Pokedex entry in Ultra Sun, although it's rough-mannered and egotistical, it finds beating down unworthy opponents boring. It gets motivated for stronger opponents. So clearly, fighting in Smash is definitely gonna be its thing. Up next, number 9. Why? According to Masashiro Sakurai, the game's director, Incineroar was chosen to join Smash because a Pokemon slot was left open after Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was released, and he really wanted to choose a Pokemon fighter from a newer game in that franchise. Now, since they have never done a wrestling fighter before, Incineroar was immediately appealing, and ultimately ended up in the game because of that. Speaking of, in at number 8, wrestling-based moveset. Incineroar's moves were inspired by the moves of real-life pro wrestlers, according to Nintendo when they announced the character's inclusion in the game. This means the fighter uses many pro wrestling moves, which includes incredibly powerful throws. He's also got a ton of great aerials and a slew of grab attacks that wrestling fans will get a kick out of, no pun intended. These include his back throw, which was inspired by a German suplex. Then there's his up throw, which is an Argentine backbreaker rack. And then there's his down throw, which is a choke slam. Moving on to number 7, his known moveset. Speaking of moves, let's briefly discuss what you can expect from what we know so far about Incineroar's moveset. His ground attacks include a neutral attack combo. It's a throat thrust, a knee strike, and an uppercut with his forearm. Then his smash attacks include a standing dropkick forward smash, similar to Bowser's, and a double axe handle smash up. His aerial attacks include a visually distinct splash neutral aerial, in which his torso faces downwards, along with a stomp down aerial that is a meteor smash, and a roundhouse kick back aerial, similar to Falco's. And at number 6, special moves. Incineroar is the only playable Pokemon fighter that doesn't have a special move based on its type from the Pokemon games, its primary type, meaning a fire-based move. It's not the case. So what are Incineroar's special moves then? Well, we'll be talking about his neutral special in Final Smash a little later on in this list, but here are the rest. His side special is called Alolan Whip. Incineroar dashes towards his opponent, grabs them, and then tosses them towards wrestling ring ropes. When the opponent rebounds off the ropes, if the player holds down the B button, Incineroar will perform a move against the foe, making timing really essential to pulling off this move in order to get the maximum desired effect. His up special is Cross Chop. Now this move consists of Incineroar roaring before he leaps into the air, then coming back down at an angle with his arms crossed, covered in fire. His down special is called Revenge. Now it's a counter attack, which inflicts damage to Incineroar, although at a reduced rate than normal. Now if you successfully counter a hit with Revenge, it will power up Incineroar's next move, with him glowing bright orange to signal this. It's based off the Pokemon move that was introduced in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, which is also called Revenge. And at number 5, alternate costumes. It wouldn't be Smash without a few alternate costumes. Incineroar has some cool alternates. They're pretty straightforward too, but if you want to spice them up, there's some good color choices to pick from. Take a look. There's dark green, black, blue, yellow-orange, purple, gray, and an orange-white. All quite the selection. And at number 4, Incineroar's taunts. Incineroar taunts after certain moves that he does. A very pro wrestler of him. He will pose after successfully landing certain attacks. Now on the flip side of that, he'll express frustration when they don't land. Luckily for those of you fearing that this will be super annoying, Ultimate includes a new mechanic where you can cancel the taunts immediately, not just of Incineroar, of like any character. So you can skip over his reactions if you so choose. Up next, number 3, weaknesses. There are 2 main weaknesses you should know about when it comes to Incineroar. The first is that he has really poor mobility, with the slowest walking speed stat in the game. This is balanced out by his attacks having really high damage and knockback, and a handful of his moves having transcendent priority. His second weakness is that he'll take continuous damage while swimming. Kinda obvious considering he is a fire type Pokemon. This is something that Charizard, Inkling, and Sonic also suffer from. Of course Sonic can't swim. In at number 2, Darkest Lariat. Darkest Lariat is a move that is exclusive to Incineroar in the game. It's his neutral special, and consists of the Pokemon extending his hands out and then spinning rapidly. It's one of those moves that has transcendent priority that we mentioned earlier. It's actually an adaptation of the Pokemon move from Sun and Moon of the same name, a dark type move that's a signature move of Incineroar's. And fun fact, while explaining this move to the press, Sakurai referenced Street Fighter's Red Cyclone as an inspiration for how the move looks in Smash, although it does share a major resemblance to the double Lariat from the Final Fight series. And finally, in at number 1, Final Smash. Max Malicious Moonsault is the name of Incineroar's Final Smash. And what a name it is. When pulling off the move, Incineroar runs towards their opponent and grabs them. If there is a connection, it will throw the opponent into a fighting ring, and then attack them with an uppercut, followed by a dropkick, and then another uppercut, before splashing them, which causes a massive explosion. Pretty epic. Now according to Sakurai, the move from Pokemon that it's based on, the Z-move attack, Malicious Moonsault, is less fast and fierce than the version that exists in Smash. Anyone who is caught in the blast zone of the explosion after the cutscene will also get hit with some damage. Alright, there we have it friends. What excites you the most about Incineroar? Or are you not looking forward to the character at all? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. Speaking of which, now it's time to read some comments. These are from our top 10 scary Fortnite creepypastas part 4 video. First off, from Flip the Script, thanks for calling me the king. I work very hard on my content. I hope it at least has made one person's day better throughout all the late nights. Hey Flip the Script, it definitely has, and that is a well-deserved title. You are definitely the king of creepypastas as far as Fortnite is concerned. They're awesome. And from all of us here at Top 10 Gaming, we really love them. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. From Francisco Guido, the Wukong is the remake of Red Team Leader. Like the comment if you agree or if I'm correct. Oh, how about a shout out? That's spot on, friend. From Spider-Man 1977, I'm in love with Kelly, don't tell me it's weird, I need time. Take all the time in the world that you need. From Eddie Martinez, I got jump scared so bad. I'm so glad that jump scare worked for you guys. I wasn't expecting it either when I first watched the video and I was like, ah, it's well done. And lastly from Lauren Jones, love it and addicted to this series. Thanks, we appreciate the kind words. Alright, that's it for now folks. If you dug this video, please spread the love and hit that like button. And if you're new, why not subscribe? We'd love it if you hung out with us some more. In the meantime though, thanks for watching everyone. I'll catch you all in the next video.